Hey, what's up guys? It is Luigi Cal here, and today I am bringing you another dose of Minecraft's weekly news. We have a bunch to talk about this week. That includes information about the next Minecraft Live, which should have the 1.20 update, or at least that's what we assume it's called. The Vanilla Cape information is finally made public, and Mojang is finally listening to the community after all this time. That and a whole bunch more, but let's just go ahead and jump right on in to this week's news. Real quick, I did want to take a second to say if you do find yourself enjoying this video at any time, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. It really helps out the channel a ton, and you get Minecraft news every single week. Starting off with the first dose for the week here, we have the 1.20 news. There is a Minecraft Live scheduled for October 15th at noon Eastern time. This should have not only a new mob vote, but a whole bunch of news on what the 1.20 update will actually be, or what we assume will be called the 1.20 update. I have some pretty high expectations for this update. You know, everyone has been thinking, what is 1.20 going to be? You know, we've had kind of the caves and cliffs for the last 3 years. You know, we had part 1, part 2, and actually, honestly, part 3. So, what is 1.20 gonna be? This is a chance for Mojang to make things new. Not to mention, I just love the mob votes. They're like my favorite thing ever, and I'm really happy they put a lot more time into this one, and we can tell they're putting a lot more time into this because of what happened last week with the in-game mob vote with the Minecraft Now. But overall, I am super hyped for this update, and I will be reporting on any new news that we get, either during the Minecraft Live, or if we have anything before it, I will be sure to talk about it. A few weeks ago, I talked about the new Vanilla Cape. If you watched that video from a few weeks ago, you'll kind of already know what I'm talking about. But for any of you that don't know, if you own both Java Edition and Bedrock Edition before June 6th of 2022, you will be receiving this Vanilla Cape. Basically, this is Mojang's way to say, hey, we know you actually spent money on both of our games, and then we made it so if you buy one, you get the other. So we get this cape as compensation. Starting on Wednesday, August 31st, they will be slowly rolling out this reward to anyone that has both the editions. It says it can take about a week though, so I would give it a week, maybe even 2, because we know Mojang's slow sometimes, and if you still don't have it by that point, I would recommend contacting Mojang. Personally, I love the idea of capes. I know a lot of the bigger clients add capes as, you know, a feature for anyone else with that client, but building it into Minecraft just makes so much more sense to me. And I know there's already one cape that some people have, however, no one else has any cape. So this is the second cape I've ever personally seen in Minecraft, and I'm hoping that they start to roll this out a little bit more and add more capes into the game. Something else I really wanted to talk about this week that I personally think is super important is Minecraft went ahead and sent out a tweet with a link to a survey. This survey is about the Bedrock UI design. Now, for anyone that's played Bedrock and Java Edition, they will immediately know that Java Edition has way better UI design than Bedrock Edition, and it's something that the Bedrock community has been talking about for a long time, that they really need better UI. Back in the day, in the early Minecraft 360 days, there was amazing UI design, and personally, I think we should just bring that menu back, man. That menu was absolutely amazing and really easy to use. This new menu they have is really, really rough. So I'm really happy to see that they are at least taking feedback from the community and at least listening to maybe not everything we've requested, but finally listen to at least one thing we've been requesting for a very long time. And for any of you that watched last week's news, I told you I'd report on how Tekkit 2 did after release, and so far everyone seems to be very happy with Tekkit 2. Seems like the mod pack is well designed and brings back the old Tekkit flavor, while it's still being a little modern and at least having some newer things to it. Personally, as someone that loved Tekkit back in the day, I absolutely think that if you liked Tekkit, you definitely need to get on this and play this. I will be sure to link the mod pack down in the description below if it's something you are interested in. In other Minecraft news, Bedrock Edition did get an update this week. However, this update was basically just graphic issues and a few stability and performance issues that have been resolved. The important side of this update seems to be from the Xbox side of things. They fixed a few issues with the saving system. Now, if you play a world locally and then you connect to the internet and push the save to the cloud, it will actually overwrite, you know, the version that was the old version instead of the cloud version staying, which I think is pretty important. However, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about this week that is a little off topic. However, I have been seeing it everywhere, and I'm curious to see if it's just because I'm in a small internet bubble or if the rest of you guys have been seeing the same exact thing. And that is the new Minecraft trend where everyone seems to be taking a clip from Breaking Bad and putting it into Minecraft. I have seen so many clips of these in the last few days, and I'm very curious on if this is something you guys have all seen, and if this is a new trend that is being made, or if it's just something that I'm just like seeing by myself and no one else can see any of these videos. They're just manifesting in my brain. I will give the trend credit though. It is absolutely hilarious, 95% of the time. And personally, if you haven't seen any of these videos, I would absolutely recommend checking them out. They're fun little Minecraft memes to laugh at real quick and, relax for a second in your day. But that brings us to our last piece of news for the week, and that is the Twitter showcase. Now to clarify real quick, this isn't what I was talking about. The thing I was just talking about were actual videos. However, this user, who I'll put his name up on screen because I'm not even going to try to say that, made a meme I assume to be in reference to what I was just talking about, with what looks like a Walter White character talking to what looked like a guy from Minecraft Story Mode. I think he was supposed to be Jesse, but I don't think he looks like Jesse as much as I think they just took him directly from Minecraft Story Mode, but maybe I'm crazy. With the current trend happening this week, I thought this one would be fun to bring up and show. But that is all I have for you guys this week. If you liked this video, be sure to like it and be sure to subscribe for more Minecraft weekly news. We have a bunch of crazy new videos coming to you really soon. But besides for that, guys, thank you all for watching. Luigi Cal out.